Have you ever noticed that the end of summer feels a little different? There's a moment where the days start getting shorter, the routines begin to change, and we realize that a new season is just right around the corner. Suddenly, we start thinking back. The places we went, the people we spent time with, the moments that made us laugh, the experiences that helped us grow. Because summertime is more than just a season on the calendar. It's a collection of memories, all the songs we've listened to, the adventures we took, the conversations we've had, and not to mention all the time that we have, not just to kill and be lazy, but at the same time it's also reserved for us sometimes doing the stupidest things any one of us can ever think about doing. The moments we didn't realize would become special until we just simply looked back. Welcome to this special bonus episode of Jacob's Guest Lounge, where magic meets reality. Today you're all my guests, so pull up a chair, relax, and join me as we explore this special end of summer reflection. Inspired by the spirit of Disney Channel's Express Yourself moments, where people shared their thoughts, creativity, and experiences, we're taking a moment to celebrate the season we're leaving behind and the memories that we're carrying forward. Because sometimes we need to appreciate where we've been. There's something special about summer. Maybe it's the feeling of having more time, the excitement of trying something new, or even reconnecting with people that we haven't seen in a long time. Or maybe it's simply enjoying the little moments that make a season memorable. The interesting thing about summer memories is that they aren't always the biggest events. Sometimes the moments that stay with us are the ones that we never expected. A conversation that meant more than we realized, a song that brings us back to a certain place, a tradition that we continue year after year. A simple day simply becomes a favorite memory. And that's the magic of reflection. When we look back, we realize that ordinary moments can become extraordinary parts of our story. Imagine having a box filled with every memory from your summer. Inside are photographs, tickets from places that you've visited, songs that remind you of certain moments, messages from friends, small reminders of experiences that you almost forgot. Now, imagine opening that box years from now. What would you find? Maybe you would find a moment that made you unhappy. Maybe you would find a moment that made you happy. Maybe you would find a challenge that helped you become stronger. Maybe you would also find a person who made your summer better. That's what makes the memories so meaningful. They remind us of who we were, who we are becoming, and the people who helped us along the way. One reason Disney stories connect with so many people is because they understand something important. The moments that shape us are often about more than the adventure itself. They're about friendship, confidence, finding your voice, and growing into who we're meant to be. And many Disney stories capture that special feeling of summer. Think about High School Musical 2. At its heart, it's a story about summer bringing new opportunities, unexpected challenges, and moments of self-discovery. The characters are figuring out what they want, who they are, and what truly matters to them. It also reminds us that summer can be a season where we see ourselves differently. Camp Rock celebrates the idea of finding confidence and sharing your talents. Sometimes the thing we're nervous about trying becomes the experience that helps us discover something new about ourselves. The Cheetah Girls 2 shows us that adventures become even more meaningful when they're shared with people who matter, no matter where they travel to throughout the world. A new place can become a lifelong memory because of the people standing beside us. And Recess, School's Out, captures that feeling of summer beginning, the excitement of freedom, the joy of friendship, and the feeling that anything is possible before a new chapter starts. These stories continue to connect with us because they remind us of something true. Summer isn't just about what we do, it's about how these moments make us feel. When I think about summers throughout my life, the memories I remember most are not always the biggest events. They're the moments that made me feel connected. One memory that still stands out is visiting Disneyland about 20 years ago. At the time, it was simply an exciting experience, walking through a place filled with imagination, storytelling, and magic. But looking back now, I realize it was a lot more than just a trip. It became one of these memories that stayed with me because of the feeling that it created. That feeling of stepping into another world and being surrounded by stories that brought people together and what I grew up with. 3 years ago last summer, I created another special memory by attending a music festival with my sister for the first time in over 10 years. The music was amazing, but what made the experience more meaningful was sharing it together. It was a chance to reconnect, enjoy the moment, and create a new memory that we'll both be able to look back on. Those experiences remind me that summer memories don't have to be perfect. They just have to be meaningful. Sometimes the best moments are the ones we share with the people who matter the most. As summer begins to wind down, take a moment to reflect. What was this one moment that made you smile? Was it something new that you discovered? Who made this season special? What lesson will you carry with you into the next chapter? Because every season teaches us something. Summer teaches us to explore, connect, appreciating the moments happening right in front of us, making time work for all of us, and even when summer does end, the memories do not disappear. They become part of who we are. The beautiful thing about memories is that they stay with us long after the moment has passed. A summer can end, a vacation can be over, a song can stop playing, but the feeling remains. That's the magic of reflection. We take the moments that shaped us and carry them into whatever comes next. So I'll leave you with this one last question. Before summer ends, what is the one memory you'll carry with you, and why does it matter? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your answer, join this week's poll, or continue the conversation with our community. Thank you all for joining me here in Jacob's Guest Lounge. I'll be taking a 2-week break, but I'll be back. It'll be a season 3 premiere, premiering on September 1st. We're kicking things off with a hot question to spark conversation. What if money were a person? I can't wait to explore this idea with you. You won't want to miss it. Until then, keep exploring the moments around you. Keep reflecting on the memories that shape your journey. And most importantly, keep the magic alive. I'll see you all back here in the lounge.